Let's go and do the thing, ha 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 ha, I sing. Now, Tekken 5. I did a video about the Nenad Williams, really for no better reason than to sort of introduce that whole, like, there was a character with a significant enough amount of stuff going on around them that it seemed worth knowing who they were. This time I'm gonna be Anna, because I believe the end of Anna's story brings with it an end to the Williams sisters' feud. So we're going to come on now. You tore my knee. Oh, fuck, these aren't jeans, that's not considered stylish for some reason. Someone paid me to drop off the radar, so I'm in my purple suit, look, and I've got sweepy hair. The war has been engulfed. Top secret. I want to fight. Yeah. Now I'm not, to be honest, sure how the end to that is communicated, because like, there's no cutscenes of people talking to each other between situations. I'm actually not sure what I witnessed. I'm thinking now about what's going on, and it's not the same as what's gone on before. Don't you realise? I was trying to break your arm in more ways than just that, but it's fine. There's so many buttons involved in that one. You've only got the one. Yeah, I can break the arm, and that's as far as I can get because it's like 4 buttons minimum per chain in this graspy combo. So that's as much as I can break your arms for today. But I can slap you. Ooh, I can slap you even more rapidly than ever before. And slap your feet. I can do all sorts of menacing. Come on, get within. Well, that'll do. That'll do for knocking you out. Poke you in the brain. You'll never be the same. I've got a ribbon, you see. It's better than you in every way. Kiss. Kisses for you in a theatre of war. Makes me wonder if, to be honest, I'm missing something about the story mode. Have I inadvertently skipped cutscenes? Could I be seeing something that explains it, or does it not at all? I feel like no, it would be on the main World Grand Prix, wouldn't it? Not here. Oh, you can't do that. Fling and whee. The fling and wee technique, you can't escape it most times. And, you know, the odds were in my favour, and it panned out as expected. Ha ha! Whip whip! Whip! Oh, there's a whip whip grasp. Whip whip! Whip whip! Yes! That's for your neck. Take that home with you. Ooh, the twirly wee! Ah, ba-da. Poke! Oh, there was another poke I could do. Oh. Fine, just die normally. Die normally, you've lost your place. You've lost your place in this world because of shin mischief. Absolute cretin. I've got tits as well, in case you weren't aware. Important information. I'm a dangerous assassin. Now I punch you, the employer. I've fulfilled my objective at this point, but I will see the contract through to the end. And you shall get kicked at 2 different elevations. Because I could have sworn maybe it's only Nina that becomes a crab. Becomes a crab to grasp you and then gets you arrested. Oh no, nobody will let me. Whee! I should. Oh, there's a poke! Oh, the poke! Yes! Pokey persistence will always win the day. There's what I would do if I was a crane. Look, I'd turn my wings into knives and I'd stab you with both. The secret powers of birds that you're not prepared for. That's right. I know them all. I've studied the natural world to poke you in the leg. And there's even more pokes I can do yet. If you're not aware of what a poke is, it's what I've been doing. Alright? I'm not sure why this is only coming up now. I've done it so many times you're like, okay, I've got to ask what's going on. Because this keeps getting me. Aha. The merry-go-round breaks your spirit beef. Spirit beef, the only beef edible by ghosts.
You win.
Lovely face.
I'm going to cut it off and take it with me.
For the next battle.
Yes. Lovely decorations for my funny mansion. I've got a funny mansion full of faces. Well, anyway, let's fight a bird. You've got a what? That will never not get me. It's such a weird reveal for the big bad. The big, intimidating, nasty end of the world bird. Who we've all been told is very wrong. Oh yes, but we just sort of catch him off guard. Oh, there's no guarding against birds. There's no going through the garden going, ha ha ha, crisps, crisps, crisps! Slap a bird, slap a... Oh. I wanted to slap a bird, but I guess that's not in the Fate's design. Slap a bird, yeah, slap a bird. Ooh, I've slapped a bird, I'm going to die. Everything otherwise is now death. Look, I did a funny backflip. It's great, but I don't know if that was the point of what I was trying to do. Now comes time for the Nightmare Tortoise Ricochet. You let me go. Release me at once from the prison. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, let me up off the floor if you're going to be like this. Ow! You can't poke me and jump at me when your feet go stop me kicks there. Don't you die. Don't be awake and alive. You need to stop. Haha, beehive. Look, I've got to get the rhyme, or people aren't going to think it's credible. But it's not always the best way. I don't know why this law exists. I don't know why we used rhymery as a metric for how much words can be trusted. Alright, she's so shocked by it she fell over. Think about all these societal standards you have. They're so wrong they make Anna Williams fall over. Is that what you want? Is that what you wanted this whole time? A flop on the floor. To worry no more. Chop your legs off. Chop your legs off. Chop your legs off. Chop your legs off. Kicks. And then win. Hopefully I can get you before it loses. You know? That's really the point of game. Push. But the push doesn't. The spin is bad! You keep just blocking everything I don't know. You are wrong. You are wrong to do this. You are wrong to do this, and I shall have you destroyed by a big funny fire. Alright, the Arson Brothers crime syndicate and carnival is ready to get you at a moment's notice, so don't you go thinking I can't make good on these threats, because I'll slap you! I'll slap you once again! I'll slap you 20 times! I'm eating bacon and the man falls down. I think these are unrelated. Ooh, don't sweep me. All of your sweeps are bad. Mine are good. Look at this sweep. Look at these sweeps I can do. They're fine. They're not the problem. It's you. It's you and your bloody tail. making it all worse, taking the credibility away from the rest of our sweeps. The puppet's furious. Oh. Laser beam. You can't just backstep all the way. Something that large should not be so far away. It's a sin. It's a sin in the book of don't do it. You're not allowed. The book of don't do it, you're not allowed is the full title, by the way. It wasn't just a related thought. Stand up, sit down, go to bed at once. I give you Elmo's gift. Oh, don't reject Elmo's gift. You have to be unconscious to accept it, is the thing. And to not accept is a rejection. You can't be neutral when it comes to Elmo. If you're not with him, you're against him. Silence implies that you are complicit with the enemies of Elmo. For Elmo is the one being aggrieved. And if you allow Elmo to come to harm, you're not allowed to be a doctor anymore, among other things. I'll avoid you. I'll avoid you. Be avoided. Look how much avoidance I'm doing. I will avoid you. I'll avoid you like a lump of charcoal in the breeze. Alright, can't blow along very quickly because it's just heavy enough. So I can avoid it quite easily, is the thing. And that's how easily you will now be avoided, alright? Think of charcoal and despair, for now you can't win. You can't win while I think about it! Ah. Charcoal may have sped up at some point, I need to check this soon. I need to stop using lumps of charcoal as my sole metric for how easy things are gonna be. Oh, sometimes if I see charcoal rolling down a hill I think, ha 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 ha, I cannot lose, but no, it's just an unrelated event involving charcoal. It's got nothing to do with this. I can't keep interpreting it as prophecy. Not even sure what aspect of the charcoal made me think I was gonna win. I'm just sort of filling in the blanks now in retrospect. No, you have been Roman. You were Roman just then, avoiding me. That's how the Romans used to avoid people poking them sort of low down. Oh, you tried to tackle a bird instead of obeying my buttons. You tried to take his leg off and of course he just pecks you in the snookus. You didn't think that through. You should slide always instead of not. Oh, fucking hell. Well, never look a cockerel directly in the mind, as they always say. I did a very big backflip just then. All of these backflips keep coming out, and I don't know how I'm doing them, or why, really, at all, or who they help. As long as damage gets done to him, I guess I don't care. You can do backflips if it makes you feel good. But I also just want to win a fight in general, so if we can accommodate both, that'll be fantastic. But I must warn you, where the wind hits your eye and I go away. Amore! Okay, well, you know what, that's at least something. That's at least finally a massive explosion of the birds I don't want to be concerned about, so let's just try and get this. You made yourself go away in a circle out of the way of the one I was hitting you about. Don't you see? So now I have to punish you for it. Take your prizes off! Take all the prizes off now, come on, give them back. They're all hats. You can't wear them all now anymore, you've lost the right. You gave up that right when you did silly things to me. No, I stand up. I shouldn't have stood up. There was an extensive article about why you shouldn't do things like this on page 3 of the fearful Chimera magazine. Alright, why didn't you read that? Why didn't you read about how you're wrong in this magazine issue now available for only a few coins at a time? My repertoire is limited, and it's even more limited when you factor out the grasps. And it's limited even further still when you consider that half of it just arbitrarily won't land. He can attack through the animations, he can guard through his attacks, he could be just a solid cube of iron and still win the fight somehow. No limbs, no way to actuate.
Continue.
Just complete fuck for me at the faintest whim. My policy of destroying the chicken has really been put to the test here. Because I can't destroy chicken while he yet lives, and it's more convenient. Therefore, to simply run away from my chicken destroying duties. But if there get to be too many chickens, they will get a big powerful laser gun. Alright, they've been promised a big powerful laser gun when they get a certain number of them together. And we have to stop that from happening. We don't know why they wanted one, but if they get one, we fear for the consequences. Yes. Maybe the secret is to keep taking his legs off. The legs certainly seem to go away more times than anything on the upper floor. Nope. Then they stopped. And then they stopped, and then they went, and then they stopped, and then they went, and then they stopped, and then they went, and now he turns around. Oh, I can't believe we've found all the things that make it worthwhile. Fucking saw blades in the while. I said while again. I wanted to say Nile, but I don't know what indigenous life is in the Nile. I don't know what fish are local to the area, and I don't know if they deserve to be cut to pieces by saw blades. I don't know what Egyptian fish have done wrong. Alright. I don't. Ask the fish judge, the judge of all the fish. He goes around judging them, going, "Oh, you've been naughty," or "Oh, you haven't," depending on what. Of course, "Oh, you haven't" doesn't really tell you if they don't know what the fish judge is, and because "you've been naughty" is at least an explanation, you know. You can sort of intuit what's going on there, but if someone just comes up to you and says, "Oh, you haven't," that could be a judgment in and of itself. What haven't you done? What were you supposed to do that this man, walking along the banks of the rivers of the world, is now telling you should have fucking gotten round to?
Round one.
It keeps fish awake at night. Oh, I can fold up little bits of paper and then tell you to stay away from them. Yeah, and then you'll be sorry, won't you? You'll realise your folly when, oh, I can control where you can't go simply by folding all the origami lessons. The origami banishment, we like to call that. That's my old technique. It makes you go away for some reason you can't not comply. Don't question it. If you question it, then that's minus 30 points from you. You don't get any more. You'll never score any more points after a faux pas like that. Yes. Oh, you think you can't be shunted away, but every now and then someone comes along and proves you wrong, don't they? It's oh god! Leave me alone! Oh, no! You're not leaving me alone at the key moments where it would really have helped. You're gonna leave me alone later and be like, "Look, I'm doing it." And it's like, yeah, it's too late now, isn't it? This is not the context in which I needed to be left alone. You're following the letter rather than the spirit, and you know that. You know it doesn't matter. If it did matter, you wouldn't be doing it. Because that's what you are. Hollow gestures in a bird form. No, you're nearly gone. I need to win. You don't seem to understand how important it is that you're not here. This is just having a bad time. This is having a bad time on the turkey train, right? Trains are trying to get to work. Turkeys, rather. The trains are also trying to get to work. They don't work as trains. They have an office they all go to, and we just sort of hitch a ride on them because we happen to be going in the same direction. We've just got a national rail infrastructure that knows where these trains work and when they make their commutes, and just manages to put obstacles in their way so that they can stop long enough for people to get on them and get where they need to be. You see, that's how the trains work in real life. I don't know how they work in fiction. I've not been there. You can't spin around forever, alright? Even Sonic the Hedgehog stops occasionally to stand up and be a normal man. Alright, you can't roll around at that many speeds of sound. I don't care what you're following. Oh, get you! Yes, alright. Now that I've gotten an A hit, maybe more will follow. Maybe you'll understand that you're not invincible anymore, and so psychosomatically it'll make you more likely to get injured. Oh, I said injured in a fit of panic. Fucking hell. Oh, I was afeared, but now I fear no more.
You win.
I fear no more for... Right, how do we know then what you're,
My turn.
Okay, so you're actually just come on now, you're actually just kind of here.
I'm sorry.
I've caused a bum nuisance. Oh! I struck you. I thought, to be honest, there was this whole, like, really sincere scene where Anna was just sort of like, I'm tired of doing this, but no, I guess we're both just together somehow causing problems in a bar for no better reason than because nobody's strong enough to stop us. Yeah, you are! There, don't forget, this is my thing now, don't forget. We're doing a meme. Any women in the audience want to know how you can tell if you're gay?
Anna Williams.
You're welcome. It's gonna have to be survival, because fuck, we're at a full video's length and we've not even left the 4-stage bloody... But oh, the problem. Here's the problem, I lunge at you. You can't, don't, I've got all dressed up for the purposes of this, don't just punch me out immediately. Like the absolute punk of all time. You can't make a criminal record turn into a big pile of cheese. Alright, I've tried. I don't know why I tried, or whose criminal record I tried it on. But the cheese did not appear. I mostly just wanted cheese, to be honest, and I thought maybe this is a bit abstract, but I could always... There's always the possibility of cheese success. And anyone who tells you there isn't is a liar or an anti-cheese lobbyist of some description. You've not paid me enough coins, I'm going to punch you near the big fire now. The big naturally occurring fire, or maybe this isn't natural. I was under the impression that there's some sort of volcanic activity. It could be war. It could be another one of those big funny wars we like to do. Well, I'm not happy with that. I'm not very... Well, he's kicked the memory out of my brain of having done it at all, so now that's our excuse to do another one at least. You were in the bar watching me punch men for nebulous reasons. I'll make sure you never witness that again, haha. You're the only proof that exists, and once I get rid of all the other proof that you are, it's nearly time for you to lose. So don't exist. Poke! I think sometimes the poke might win, but the poke didn't win in that situation. It's always up to the hips to smash you into trees. In the end, isn't it?
You win.
What an utter disappointment.
I also do that when I'm disappointed.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's the normal reaction. It's actually completely reflexive. Science will teach you this. And science will defeat you.
Final round.
You can't assassinate the inside of a tunnel. It's already been... It's more yellow than usual. Has something happened? Well, that's not fixed it. Okay, I think... Yeah, that looks... Everything looks a bit more correct now. I think we've solved the problem.
I don't have time to play games with you.
Get ready
But-
for the next battle.
You just played the silly bum game there. What was that if you're in a hurry? You trying to make me feel guilty for you having chosen to do it?
Final round. Fight.
I'm gonna be late because of this. This is really fun. It's sort of funny to think, like, the sense of bloody imposition. Just, I don't know. Stop this, you're it to slap a man. It's important the man gets slapped. Oh, we're here again very slowly. You can see I have a moustache. Ha ha! Is that a walrus? Is that instead a walrus this whole time? Potentially. I don't know, I've always got my eye out for potential walruses, and that's a candidate right there. You've got your ordinary trousers on from before. I'm gonna stop you. Oh, the pigs will stop you as well individually. They'll all pitch in. We're all trying to stop the man today. I want to do this. Neck, look. I like necks. I'm a vampire, don't forget. I'm dressed as one at the very least. It's important to dress as a vampire from time to time. You've knocked a man over. That's not nice. He stood here watching your fights all this time and you're just going to kick him. What actor does he remind me of? The man who got knocked over. I feel... I don't know. Maybe he's just got one of those faces, but I feel like I've seen him specifically in something. It is just a low-res model that could be many people, but I like the head structure, the hair, the face, just it all came together to form someone in my memory. But it's too foggy. There's too much fog in my brain to... No, there's no move attached to that. There's no... I can make you forget your obligations there, look. And then... Can I convince you to hold an auction tonight? Hopefully I can... What was the big evil man they were advertising? Buy this big evil man from us. We want him gone. He's causing mischief. Mischief and grief, and we need to sell him to you. We're not even going to bother pretending that there's some sort of benefit for you to having him. We just, please pay us to have him now. We're capitalists, so we won't pay you. But we just sort of expect this to go our way because we've... I don't like we're just so used to getting everything we want without any question that even though we've provided no incentive for you to play along, we do sort of just expect that you will pay money to have this inconvenient man because, I don't know, you find Elon Musk funny.
I don't have time to play games.
It's your own time you're wasting. You don't need to keep looking at me like it's my fault. Every time a vampire has a problem with their ass, they blame me. I feel like it's some sort of elaborate in-joke between them all. I don't know what's going on, because like, it's not like there's any real world reason for it to be happening. So they must have come up with one in the fake world. Oh, the world of fiction that only people who aren't real can come in and out of, yes. How vampires get in, they transcended into the realm of myth so that they could go into the world where I couldn't complain at them for blaming me for bum. Hello Miguel, I feel like we've not seen you in a while. No, he's got no time either, but he's not blaming his arse about it, is he? Off! Wow, he was in a hurry. Confess your sins. Once again, now that you lose, and it's fine. So yeah, that's that being vampires about it for today. Tune in next time where someone else now Don't you see? Goodbye.